What did Sublime say while playing Riichi Mahjong? Well, I'm saying Mamma Mia and praying for the wall, 'cause you dealt me triple Dora and this hand's not feeling small. So I got that tile flow. And my tempo hit today on 6 or 9. Dear God, just let me know. Please, Aura, let it show. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul, folks. My name's Yusong. Hope you're having a good day over here, folks. You're listening to Riichi FM, Sublime, the song Santeria. A little bit of a reggae vibe. Not usually I'm hitting the offbeats so quickly on Riichi FM. Folks, it's a beautiful day to be playing Mahjong. And you're saying to me, Yusong, what the frick are you talking about? I've been watching the videos. I'm subscribed to your channel. What do you mean it's a beautiful day to be playing Mahjong? That's a great question. You honestly just own me with facts and logic, but let me just say this, okay? Are you sitting down? So, I've only been posting L's on this channel. If you're a new subscriber, just know that you're in good hands. You came here to just see only last place finishes on Mahjong Soul, right? That's why you hit the subscribe button. Yesterday's video left me so tilted that as I was editing the video in Adobe Premiere, I rage queued. Your boy brought home the bacon. Your boy. So, and I wasn't even playing that well. I'll tell you about that game as we load into today's game. So, let me just say this at the top of the video. If you like this song or you like the genre, consider subscribing. I got new videos every single day. Consider leaving a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous. Helps me out on the channel out. Such a great deal. Thank you so much. You never have to. Means the world to me that you do. Thank you so much. And it brings us to our featured comment of the day. Kevin writes, "Hey, Yusong, that was a nice stream. I was having a rough day, so it brightened my day to see that someone was suffering more than I." You want to know who else did that? Jesus, okay? Yeah, that's right. God complex era. Yep, he's going through a God complex. No, thank you for the kind comment. I'm sorry to hear that you're having a rough day. And if this is a real comment, I mean, regardless of whether or not it's like, you know, factually accurate, I still would say thank you. But if you were having a rough day and if watching the stream helped at all, that means the world to me. That genuinely, I don't know, it makes me feel a lot better that I was able to provide some relief. So how was the game that I played while editing in Adobe Premiere? I'm just gonna be so, I should have won that! Oh my god, lock in, not okay. Oh my god, so not okay. I'm gonna have to give a formal apology after this. Why did I not pawn that? I thought it wasn't my, oh my god, 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 oh my god. Bailed out on the backs of the American taxpayer. Bailed out. Okay. That was the most humiliating. I just, oh my god, oh my god. So what happened on the game that I played off stream? I get this. You won't believe this. It was hard to focus on Mahjong while editing in Adobe Premiere and writing in subtitles for the song parody. Okay, and the song parody subtitles, I only do those when I have the time. I have a one-han Andy. I am a one-han Andy. I'm a one-han Andy, and I'm not even in Tenpai. I'm throwing this hand away. I could have had a two-han Andy. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I could have had a two-han Andy. This is on me. This is all on me. Yep. I deserve this. I'm oink, oink, oink. I'm a little piggy that deserves some. I deserve to be punished. Oink, oink, oink. If this is your first video, yeah, this is pretty par for the course. I wish I could tell you that this is some sort of anomaly. It's not. Okay, this is par for the course in terms of the commentary. I am mad at you. I am mad at you because I have nothing else to throw. You cut a 5 early, and it's safer, right, Lord, as well? I'm gonna go for it. What do I throw now? Now 7 of Bambi looking a lot safer. No one's waiting with a 5-6 in their final shape. Okay. I'm never in a million gajillion years am I pawning the 2 of characters. We're already deciding on the folding gameplay. It was hard to focus on Riichi Mahjong while I was editing in Adobe Premiere. I made a lot of misplays, which is apparently very common for me. I would like to pretend that, you know, it's not often that I will just see a seat win triplet and not press the like and subscribe button, but evidently it has happened here today. One of bamboo, also looking pretty safe. Anything else that's like guaranteed safety? How many 2s are gone? Like enough 2s are gone. Enough 2s are gone where I'm like, probably no one's waiting with the 2-3. Not sure. The 4 of bamboo being cut means no one's waiting with a 2-3 in the bamboozle suit. You could have a pair of the 1s. Would that ruin my life? That would be pretty devastating to a guy like me. But nevertheless, he pogs. It passes. And even so, this is so fricked up because I knew we were in a drought of luck, right? Like I knew that we were just, I know this isn't how statistics works, right? Did I say any word correct in that sentence? Don't at me. I know this is not how statistics works, okay? Oh, right lord and left lord wearing the exact same outfit right now, waiting on the same tiles. And I'm glad that we didn't deal into either of them. Now I'm sitting in the south one. Yusong, if you don't pawn the south one this time, I'm gonna effing kill you. I'm just, you need to, this is such a good hand too. I need you to pawn the south one. And then it's like the most triple-sided banger hand. We can also accept the Dora. 2 Riichi sticks from the night before that we could just slurp up with a 1-han banger. So I wasn't focused, but even despite all of that, I was literally second monitor gaming, and I got a first place because I knew we were in a luck drought. And you're like, Yusong, well now I'm mad at you. This is you saying it to me. Yusong, now I'm mad at you because it means that you've used up all your luck on your off-stream games, and now for your on-stream games or on-camera, on YouTube games, you're bringing nothing. You're bringing ash. You're bringing air. You're bringing nothingness. I know. I know. But there was such a fire in my belly. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, I mean, this is a little weird, but I'm also like kind of miserable right now because the Dora was cut. We'd love to see a Dora in our hand. We would have also loved to see that red 5 in our hands. So a little bit awkward. A lot of the value that we could have accepted, not really appearing for us. I mean, that's fine. Now we can pawn into the 3 of circles or the 5 of characters. But now this is the worst. Yo, am I allowed to do this? Right Lord is struggling with the McDonald's Wi-Fi right now. They disconnected. They immediately reconnected. Do you really have the flush? I think you do. I think you genuinely do. Taylor Swift voice. Ooh, I really think you do. And just saw it as like, ooh, look what you made me do. You knew that. You knew. Why am I explaining the Taylor Swift lexicon, the parlance to you? All right, frick off. Frick all the way off. Dealer C Riichi, what do I have? 1-han Andy? I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I'm genuinely out of here. I'm not risking the family farm for a 1-han banger, okay? If you want to risk the family farm for a 1-han banger, I pray that one day we get to meet each other in the Jade Room. I genuinely, I would love that. Oh, would you do me that honor? Would you do me that honor? 3 6s are visible. Oh my god. How many 3s are visible? I throw 5 of bamboo. 2 passed and 8 passed, meaning that they're not waiting with a 3-4, nor are they waiting with a 6-7. Go ahead and deal in. Poggy. And this is fine. Look, a cross lord's dying, left lord's pogging. They had a pure double sequence with 2 Dora. I didn't even know that was possible. It's literally, I don't see those hands anymore. I forgot that pure double sequence with 2 Dora was even a thing that you could conceive of. So I'm gonna try to not use up all my luck off stream, but there was such a hatred in my soul. there was such a real hatred in my soul. Oh, I could single tile York for the Northwind. That's pretty gross, right? Or if I draw into a Northwind, we got a double-sided Andy on the in the circle suit. Oh, that's really good. That's really rootin' and tootin'. That's so effing good. Oh my god. Okay, well now if we draw into a 1 or a 4 double-sided weight on the 2 or the 5 or the of the character suit. Again, I'm not enunciating all my words today, but you know what? That's okay, Yusong. Hang in there, kiddo. Can I tell you something? Real talk. 2 agenda items. Number 1, one of you sussy bakas subscribed to me on Twitch when I wasn't even streaming. Now, I haven't done this in a while, okay? Because usually people subscribe to me when I am, in fact, streaming, so I could thank them in media res. But one of you sussy bakas did a contrarian action, and you supported me while I wasn't able to thank you. And I missed it for a few days, so please forgive me. This is going to come very, very late. But if you are going to support me with a contrarian action, I'm going to thank you in a contrarian action. I haven't done this in a while, but hopefully it still rings true. Hopefully it still stirs something in the soul. I thank you via my Family Guy impressions. This is contrarian meet contrarian, okay? Pina, is your username a name followed by an action in League of Legends to go back to the base? It's a terrible impression. Lowish, that's why my name is Matt Will B. Thank you for the Twitch Prime. Thank you so much, Matt Will B, for the Twitch Prime. I sincerely appreciate it. Thank you for dropping the support. Even when I'm not streaming. Thanks for keeping the lights on at Yusong HQ. And that brings us to our second point. I don't even know if you've noticed it, Riichi, by the way, BT dubs. I don't know if you've noticed it, but the lighting today, I'm gonna click the auto call win button. Because I'm Yap Mode 9000, I don't want to accidentally do anything. By the way, if I draw into the 8 of Bamboozles, I will be smashing the like and subscribe. I will be going to Khan Academy. Riichi Sumo, you killed my Ipatsu. So this should have counted as Ipatsu, but because Left Lord called it Chi, it broke my Ipatsu. So this is just going to be Riichi Sumo Red 5. No Oradora, because I've been a bad boy all year. Fine. I changed the lighting. What do we think, folks? My fear is that it's too dark. Like, I don't really know what I'm doing in the... What am I seeing right now? This hand is disgusting. This hand is full outside hand. I would Shi into a 2 of characters without even thinking. I think I even pawned 9 of characters or 9 of circles. This is the most outside hand I've ever seen in my entire freaking life. Like I would pawn into 1 of characters as well. I would pawn into 1 of characters. Keep that 1, 2, 3. Shape over, sure. 7, 8, 9. What am I gonna say no to the 7, 8, 9? Lord told me how to say no to this. You can't. It absolutely can't. I feel like I see here. Look. I know this hand is not like, I don't know. Full outside hand is just 3 Han, but when you open it, it's 2 Han. I'm okay with a 2 Han Andy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's been a while, so I don't know if it's too dark, but I think it's moodier. I think it's cooler. I think that there's a little bit more shadows on my face, and it's less abrasive lighting. Like, the way that I had the lighting before is just like, bam, you know? Real, like, rapture. You know, the vibe is POV. You just got sucked up into the rapture or whatever. Or you're one of the leftovers. Oh, that's a show that no one's talked about for a while. But anyway, I haven't even watched it. I just know of the premise. But anyway, it's less, I am getting sucked up into the rapture right now. Ah! His elbow on the piano jump scare. But it's more soft now. It's a little moodier. It's a little more, I got a little bit more of a mystique. Left Lord just dealt into a Crosslord's domain expansion. What's happening right now? Come on. You can't even let me keep the dealer seat with one of the most Zuz-tastic hands of all time. I'm gonna flip my lid. I'm all right. See you in Adobe Premiere. I'm gonna have to rage queue in Adobe Premiere. I'm gonna have to do it, Yo-Star. Let me know what you think of the lighting. I'm scared that it's too dark, but I think that what it lacks in, like, visual clarity, it makes up for in moodiness and ambiance. And I think instead of just blasting my forehead and then my forehead would reflect that light back to you, I think it's a little bit more smooth. And if anything, it highlights my cheekbones. Now, look, how do I say this? I have low self-esteem. That's exactly how to say this. I have low self-esteem. This is a little sad posting, but I've never been like, oh yes, this particular feature of mine, it is a good feature. Like, I've never had that thought. But my significant other, she says that I have good cheekbones. And so I'm not saying that you should rely on other people to fix your self-esteem. All I'm saying is, cha-ching, cash that in at the self-esteem market. No. The real thing that I wanted to say is, you should fake it. I'm gonna try to fake it till I make it, in terms of the self-esteemness of it all. Yeah, hang on. Like, I know we need a pair, and I know the 6 of characters is dangerous, but that's precisely why I want to keep it. Like, it's dangerous because it's close to the Dora, but if we draw into an 8 of characters, we could just accept the freaking Dora tile. Ooh, Hachi Machi. It's a little bit awkward right now. It's a little bit awkward. It's a little bit dorkable. Right Lord, has opened up their hand. That's a noob move. That's antsy behavior, baby. I don't know. I'm not gonna keep the 4 of we could still accept a 5 or an 8 of characters right now. And maybe it's not all doom and gloom. We could wait on a 3 or a 6 as our pair potentially. You know, if all goes well. So it's the new lighting, and I've started to take things very, very serious. What do I mean by this? Hang on, I got like a 1 Andy burning a hole in my pocket. I could just cut this. This is fine. Now we have a 2 Andy, right? Like Pinfu Red 5. Maybe a 3 Andy with the door, but we don't have any of these things yet. Vylor just cuts the door. Okay, that's very cold-blooded. Now, you and I both know this. It's one of the first axioms that we wrote in our Riichi Mahjong LibreOffice document. When someone calls Riichi and another person does not lay down, and in fact that they throw something very, very aggressive, it means that they also have something worth fighting for. So you should be extra careful when the table state is so aggressive and volatile. Aggressive and volatile, an apt descriptor of the lighting that we previously had, but no longer. I'm starting to take this seriously, okay? I started a Pinterest account. Oh, frick. Okay, well, a Crosslord, one of the most miraculous comebacks of all time. You should have thrown the red 5. Yeah, I should have thrown the red 5. I've started a Pinterest account. Why? I gotta figure out what to do back there. Posted it in the Discord if anyone has any suggestions. But I've been doing some Pinteresting, and what are my thoughts on the app? I think it's just an okay app. I was saying to my significant other afterwards, I was like, "Oh, do you like my cheekbones?" No. I was saying to her afterwards, after some scrolling, after a long period of scrolling, I was like, I can't really find that much good stuff. And she was saying to me, I think Pinterest has gotten worse lately. Like, it's a lot of AI generated slop and a very like commercialized, and I this is all hearsay for me because I was not there in the before times when it was good. I'm just hopping on the bandwagon very, very late now. But it did seem like there was a lot of like AI stuff that was being generated, and not a lot of like real stuff that I wanted. So I was trying to look at other like streamer room background ideas to get some inspo, if you will, as the kids say. And here's what I've narrowed it down to, okay? I would like some wood accent back there. I don't know what, but I like some like wood tone. I don't know. That just makes me feel better. Maybe a plant back there. I think that a plant is kind of nasty. I think a plant is pretty classy. I think a plant is pretty gnarly to put it in K-pop maximalist terms. Oh, just 3 of the West Winds. Oh, that's cute. That's quaint. That's lovely. And then maybe like a cool hanging light bulb. Baby's first interior design. Yeah, it is baby's first interior design. Why do you gotta be so rude about it though? I'm not gonna keep the door. I mean, like 1, 2, 3, 4. If you give me another copy of the door, I will lose my mind. Okay. Okay, and you don't, which is good. I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai. It's not great, but I could maybe play this. No one has a triplet of the Dora. I don't see any red 5s, but like red 5s, I'm kind of willing to fight if it's just red 5s. What do I really want to throw? So tell me what you want, what you really want. I'm gonna keep 2 pairs in my closed hand. We can never get Pinfu here, but if we draw into a 3 of circles, it's pretty tight, right? How badly do I want this? I'm gonna just answer you immediately and say I don't actually want it that badly. I literally have nothing in my hand but Riichi, and this is I don't want any trouble. I'm just trying to pass by. I don't want any trouble. See, I know it's my destiny to lose this game, upload it to YouTube, and then play a good game while Adobe Premiere is rocking. I wanted to tell you this last video as well. Great hand, right? Absolutely great hand. The only thing that would make this better is like a tile that talked to the red 5. I wanted to tell you about this last time because I was really so I how do I want to say this? Because I went through recently. Yusong went through a crisis of character. What happened? Well, he uploaded the Northern Lion React video. That video did numbers. So many new people joined the community because of that, and I was so grateful. And then immediately, the gremlin inside my brain was like, "Yeah, but everyone's gonna leave. This is such a ephemeral thing." And here's the thing: I know that in order to be a good streamer, you need to, yeah, save all of your good games for off stream and just only upload the losses. That's lesson number 1. Learn that from Ninja's masterclass on how to be a good streamer, okay? Number 2, you want to be confident. And I'm not just saying like you got to be confident for the sake of being confident. No, but it's like, you know, it's kind of a, I'll see this in other streamers as well. It's kind of like a turnoff if the person that you're watching is not confident, because it's like, then why am I here? You know what I mean? So I want to tell you about my insecurities in a confident way. That is the line that I'm trying to walk right now. And I hope you'll understand. This hand is gnarly. This hand is gnarly. This hand is disgusting. I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna scream. I'm 1 tile away from Riichi Pinfu, red 5, red 5, red 5, Tenhou, San Shokler shits. This is potentially, that doesn't help me. This is potentially an 8 Han hand, 9 Han if we sumo, 10 Han if we Ipatsu. This is disgusting. This is really disgusting. Ipatsu 2 Orodoro for the 13 Han Yakuman. Why does this hand kind of look like it could? We really want to draw into a 3 of characters or a 3 of bamboo if we can, just because then it really keeps the San Shokler chance alive, right? 3, 4, 5, and all 3 suits. Would love for this hand to have some play. Would truly, I think I'd cheat here. I know it's sad, but I think I'd cheat here. I think that left Lord's hand is too fast and too furious. I just want the chance to run the pants off of somebody, by the way. This is still Tenhou, red 5, red 5, red 5, Sanshoku, so it's still a Mongon. Either which way. Character suit looking very spooky, scary to discard. Not a lot of character tiles have been thrown, but maybe someone has to make a risky discard to keep their tempi. I'm hoping that left lord or right lord is in that exact conundrum. I think this is a great position. We'll look back with Maka, South 1 Shi decision. We'll see if they like that Shi or if they wanted me to go for the gold. Like, seriously, just keep this hand closed and like end someone's career if we have to. Now this tile could also deal in. I was very, very upset that the game handed me the 2 of characters, but hey, that's okay. At least it didn't. 3 of bamboo, don't deal it. Okay, it did. So a lot of new people came in, and then immediately the anxiety and the depression started just like beating me up. They were like, oh, everyone's gonna leave. You're not very funny, and you're only posting losses. And by the way, we had such an air conditioner debacle that I was not getting good sleep. It was like the perfect storm of frick yourself. You know what I mean? It was by the way, we lost that hand. Start unloading RAM resources for Adobe Premiere. We're going in after this game. I'll see you in the next video, and I'll start the next video with a, hey, I played a game off stream and went well. Here's what happened. I'll just regale you of that one instead of showing you an actual good game. And then this hand is like, well, this hand is not gnarly. The last hand was, I was salivating. I'm Pavlov's little doggy and a bell was just rang. Like, I was salivating. That hand was so good. It was an open Mongon 3 red 5s. Oh my god. So this is 7 peasies, 1 Reezies, 1 red 5. Okay. I'll do 7 peasies because I don't really see how this hand is going to win otherwise, right? Drawing into like a... Oh, that's really good. That's really, really good, actually. Do I just keep my options open or should I keep the white dragon? Can I just be real with you? So being able to wait on the white dragon is a lot more sinister, right? But it's already been discarded once, which means that it's less likely to... We're less likely to draw it, right? So... and can I tell you this, the secondary truth underneath that first truth, it doesn't freaking matter. I have such bad luck. It literally does not matter. I am not going for 3 concealed triplets. I'm not going for 4 concealed triplets. You can't make me. You just can't make me. I refuse. I refuse. Claire, if you're watching from Riichi Nomi, who's the channel's most vocal supporter of all triplets, I'm gonna need to turn the video off because this is a chi toy. This is a 7 pairs situation. So I was scared that everyone was gonna leave, and then I was literally talking to my therapist about this. Okay, I was literally talking to my therapist. Hey, do you know this streamer called Northern Lion? It's a long story. No, I didn't tell her about Northern Lion, but I was just like, hey, a video did well, and I'm really struggling with like the anxious thoughts. I don't feel funny anymore. Like when I sit down to do a video, this is for the first time ever. I'm like so nervous that I don't feel funny anymore. I feel like I don't even know what's funny. which is surprising because you know, I'm so funny. Oh, that's so mean to myself. Why would I say that? Yusong, you gotta be nicer to yourself. I know. Look at your cheekbones. I think they just give these cheekbones to anybody. I'm gonna cut the 9s. I see 3 of the 7s. They could still have a 7, 8 in their hand. I don't want to cut the door, and I don't want to rely on Tsuji. I don't want to be a fool. I just don't want to be a beautiful, naive fool. I mean, I could have cut the 2 of circles, right? They're not waiting with a 3-4. Could they have a 1-3? No, that's still impossible. Deal in, so just to get me out of this mess. Or you know, if Left Lord deals in, that's fine too. Then first place is still achievable. But Right Lord calling the Riichi here is pretty unfortunate for me. Now I'm only stuck with 1 guaranteed safe tile. I could still maybe cut 4 of characters. That's pretty pog. 4 of characters is good. 7 of characters is also still pretty good. Right Lord's gonna sumo Ipatsu. This is so fricked up. Also, Yostar, I'm just gonna tell you about this hand instead of showing the screen. Riichi Ipatsu, fully concealed hand, Pinfu, pure double sequence. I'm gonna show the hand, but I'm gonna just maybe. Yeah, okay. And then it's 12. Yeah, then Left Lord pays the dealer penalty. At least we don't pay the dealer penalty. I am so sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Half flush in the character suit. I'm not playing this 13 offerings. Boo, go ahead. I hope this is cathartic for you. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm not playing this normal mode. You could not pay me to play this normal mode. Or 13 Orphan style. Like I'm not. I need everyone to read that one article. It's sometimes it's linked in the Discord about like the likelihood that 13 Orphans happens because it's like, oh, you're so close, Yusong. You could just basically do. It's guaranteed 13 Orphans is your best case. No, it is not. I hate to crush your dreams, okay, but. Like, if you start with 18, it's like a 0.01% chance. It's less than a 1% chance. It's less than like 1/100th of a chance of a percent that you actually are able to convert that into a 13 Orphans moment. Now, the reason that I'm willing to pawn the Red Dragon is because the half flush allows me to keep a lot of garbage in my hand, right? And with this garbage, I can I can even just not go for the half flush. Yeah, great idea, Yusong. But we can still fold if someone calls Riichi. You have to be thinking about this guy. Really though? Like for real? I feel like my dealer seats are just so like the dealer seat isn't gonna be warm after I leave it. You know what I mean? It's like I haven't even sat down. So she was telling me about this thing where this skill that you can use called opposite action. So we've been doing a lot of like just like working on things so I'm not Les Miserables all the time in therapy. It's great. It genuinely feels great. One of the things is like check the facts. If you're feeling like a particularly intense emotion, like write down the facts and then is like, okay, is there any other way to possibly interpret the facts, or is your anxious brain like right? And usually your anxious brain is very, very wrong. I will kill. I have to kill, right? How many 4s are visible? You're not waiting with a 4 or 5. I just don't believe in you. I just don't believe in you, Tinkerbell. I'm sorry. One of. Oh my god. Okay, well, it's all sorts of fricked up right now. I mean, I have a Red Dragon hand that can maybe stay in the dealer seat, but I really don't want to risk it. Like, I just don't. 6 and 7s may break my bones, but pawns will never hurt me. Classic Riichi Mahjong expression. Classic Riichi Mahjong expression. I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai. I mean, what do I need to see for... Oh, hang on. A lot of the 8s are gone. I need all the 6s to be gone. I need all the 6s to be gone for me to be comfortable throwing the 7. 5 being gone? All the 6s are gone. Okay, I might be able to stay in the dealer seat here. I am now in Tenpai. If I get a dub here, I get to take Right Lord's Riichi stick. And holy smokes, this hand was a disaster class at the start. And now we're... I mean, I'm not doing it. You know I'm not doing it. I'm just thinking. Don't do this at home. Just folks, don't try this at home. Just this is a play born of tilt. We got to see what Maka's gonna 1,000 spankings. There's no way that that isn't 1,000 spankings territory, okay? South 2, Dora discard. Holy okay. We're gonna see about that one. But now we get to keep the dealer seat. Alright, it's an interesting hand. He's a bit of a flirt, but I'm gonna give him a chance. Pure straight is very possible here. Riichi Pinfu pure straight is very possible here. But if we draw into like a 2-3-4 or 3-4-5, like this 1-2 shape is not long for this world. Otherwise, this is a really just nice Riichi Pinfu banger. If we draw into 3 of bamboo, yeah, I'll go for it. I'll cut the 3 and the 4. But if we draw into if we complete any of our other shapes, I should cut the 1-2, but I want to keep the pure straight alive. I'm willing to dance a little. I'm willing to dance with the devil. So I was telling her all of this, and then she told me another skill that was like folding when someone else calls Riichi. No, imagine. That'd be awesome. Therapy, but with Riichi Mahjong notes. No, that'd be awful, actually. That'd be awful. Just like IRL backseating. Oh my god. It's called like opposite action, where it's like if the facts do not add up, then what you can do is literally do the opposite of what you were going to do. And there's like, so if you're like anxious or ashamed of something, it's to avoid avoiding it, to maybe share that with like a friend that you trust, to share the thing that you're really struggling with. All right, Right Lord calls Riichi. I have no qualms about folding this hand. We're so far away from Tenpai. I don't really want to risk it. Unfortunately, we are staring down the barrel of having 0 safe discards, so like that does not inspire a lot of joy. I guess I could throw an 8 of circles. They cut a 9 followed by a 7. 3 7s are gone. So the likelihood of a 6-7 is not super there. Yeah, I drew into a red 5. That makes me want to play this hand, but I don't think that we're supposed to. I really don't think that we're supposed to. I wish we had a 6 of bamboo to fold with as well, but we don't really. Yeah, a crossroad has the same idea that I do. The 3 means that they're not waiting with a 4-5, and the 9 means that they're not waiting with a... Doesn't even... I'll just go frick myself. They're not waiting with a 7-8. So Left Lord also calls Riichi. So what do I want to have happen here? Well, obviously, I don't want it to deal into anyone. I want Right Lord to deal into a Cross Lord. I still want to... Like a foolish glimmer of hope to get. I mean, I will chi this. I think this is an awesome chi, and I cut the 2 of characters. It's a little risky, but the 5 passed, meaning that no one's waiting with a 3-4. This is still risky in the sense that like, yeah, like we could still draw into a dangerous tile and then not know what to and then not know like what to do about it. I think that we still have to fold. Right Lord is pocket up right now. I mean, we're in a decent second place zone. We can still win here if we get like a nice little Riichi manga, like a Riichi Mahjong. Did I just say Riichi Mahjong? So a Crosslord just ranked up into the master tier. At least I'm assuming so, or they just had a very like serendipitous ending to their last game. Hang on. And then Left Lord, let's take a peep. What are you? You're Master 1-star, but you're a second place Steve as well. And then Right Lord, Master 1-star. Last 4 games, 4th, 3rd, but their first place percentage is 51% or 31%. That's pea in a cup territory. That's way too much. It's actually way too much. This is a really good hand, right? We would love to be able to convert this hand. The 8-9 shape is our weakest shape. We could even go Tanya, right? Chi into a 7 and go Oppa Tanya style. That wouldn't be that bad. So the whole point of it is like it is kind of fake it till you make it. It's not supposed to be like toxic positivity where you try to like force yourself to be happy and to work for your company to bring money to the investors. Like it's not that, but it more so it's just like, hang on, I think this is good. I think this is good. Like I don't. This is our safe tile. Oh my god. Oh my god, I just dealt into Sanshoku. I was looking at this and I was, you don't have to believe me, I was thinking Sanshoku as well. Alright, it's fine. That hand wasn't even that good. What is this hand? It's not even that much better. Okay. But Riichi Pinfu chance is very much alive. Drawing into 5 of circles is pretty heat here. Drawing into another Dora tile, also pretty heat here. 4 of characters also perfectly fine, right? Like we could always cut the 1 of bamboo if this shape starts to pog up something heavy. Starts to pog up something heavy. Yeah, I don't know how to tell you this. I'm cool. I got the right lingo now. I'm cool as frick. And so it's kind of just like, you know, be confident. Like, try to go in with the assumption that people actually like the things that you're doing. People actually like the fact that you only post 4th place finishes and then you play your 1st place games off stream. People really like that. She said this to me right there, and she wouldn't lie to me, right? She wouldn't lie to me. All right, that is good. That is good. We can we're 1 tile away from Tenpai if we draw into a 3 of bamboozles, but it's also a weak sauce. Like if we draw into a shape here, that's also pretty good. But I want to keep the flexibility. Like if we draw into a 5 or a 3 here, this 1-2 shape is not long for this world. Now, Right Lord pogging off again in the dealer's seat, right? Red Dragon, and then another completed set. It doesn't look like a flush. It doesn't look like anything weird. If heaven is a place on earth, hang on, how many 3s? I just don't believe in the 3. And this allows me to get 2, 3, 4 Sanshoku. Yusong, did you really see that, or are you just realizing it after your discard? I'm realizing it after my discard, okay? Sue me. But 2, 3, 4 Sanshokler is a genuine possibility here. So 2 of circles, a nice rip. 3 of characters, obviously a nice rip. Then we have Riichi, Pinfu, 1 Dora, and a Sanshokler chance. That'd be really nice. Would love to see... Oh, frick. Are you really gonna make me do this? Yeah, I like the double-sided weight a lot, but this is a risky tile. Waiting for the 3 and the 6. Oh, so I'm still waiting for the 3 of bamboo when it's all said and done, but at least now the 6 of bamboo also bails me out. Riichi, Pinfu, 1 DZ. I fully expected that to deal me in. I don't know. I really like... I just fully expected that to deal me in. I can't tell you. I can't tell you. Like, I have a premonition for these things. You saw, right? You saw the anguish that I was trying to wrestle with as we drew into that 2-4 of character shape. As we slowly realized that we were going to maybe discard that character suit shape. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow, how violent. What a violent game this is. Another thing that I'm trying to do is to not be afraid of silences. Now, I don't want the commentary to devolve into like I'm just sitting here or I'm eating my lunch while reacting to like CNN or something, right? That's not necessarily what I want to do. I'm not trying to throw shade at that either. It's just not particularly what I want to do, which is what people say when they're throwing shade. Okay, fine. I guess I'm throwing shade at that. And maybe one day I'll eat my words. Fair. But usually I have this like primal fear of dead air on a video or on YouTube, so I'll try to fill it with like Hakutua, spit on that thing. Like I'll try to fill it with like 7 PZs, 2 DZs. Like I'll try to fill it with anything such that there is not a moment of silence. Now the reason for this, I think that the reason for this is a smart one, but it has morphed and warped itself into a very like monstrous fear that is not helping me in the long term. The initial thought is a good one, because it's like when you click onto someone's Twitch stream or a YouTube video, if they're just quiet, I literally give a streamer 2 seconds. I will click around during a VOD, or I will click onto a stream. I will give it 2 effing seconds. And I'm not joking. You can call me Zoomer Brain, you can call me whatever, but I think that I'm not alone when I do this, especially if you're checking out someone new. Before I'm like, okay, if you're quiet, then I'm out of here. Like, I don't care how engaging the Slay the Spire gameplay is. Like, I'm genuinely just Audi 9000. It would have to be like a miraculously engaging game for me to be like locked in, you know? Oh, a world record, blah, 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 blah. Don't know. So that's why my brain is like, well, I don't want other people to do that. So I'm going to fill it with the, you know, Hakutuas, the et ceteras, et ceteras. A crossword is going to call Riichi. Here's the thing. I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai. I could genuinely chase you. You could have 3 early, and then... Could this come from a 3-3-4 shape? You could have 3 and then a 1? What the frick? I think you just had a 1-3 shape and you killed it. It doesn't even matter. Oh my god, I'm in last now. I am in last now. Riichi Ippatsu, Sumo, Pinfu, all simples. It's a farm to table Mangan. So how do I get out of this bucket of syrup? I need a 2 Han hand. I need Riichi Red 5. I need Riichi Sumo even. This is the worst. I can't believe this. You won't believe. Maybe I just should have cheated that. Just, I don't know. Go for the stupidest Tanya of all time. I really, anyway. I don't, did I do something? Really, did I do something? If I draw into an 8 of bamboo, I will 1, 2, 3, 4. Frick, it's not even 5 shapes. This is 7 pairs. Like this is the fresh smell of death. Like this is 7 pairs. I'm looking at this. It's either 7 pairs or all triplets. I don't think it's all triplets because 4s are not necessarily guaranteed. Oh my god, just kill. Just kill. I mean, we could maybe a left lord deals into someone. That is another option. A cross lord deals into someone. But I think I call. I mean, I don't need to call Riichi for 7 pairs. 7 pairs, whether it's Sumo or whether it's Ron, gets me there. Okay, so a weird bulging shape in the character suit. Maybe this could be a little bit normal. If I draw into like 7 of bamboo, then we can talk about not that. But if we draw like maybe we draw into, it doesn't matter. Just unbelievable. Can I tell you what lost this game? What lost this game is not a crosslord sumoing that. What lost this game is that one hand where we had Tanya 3 red 5s. It's just we couldn't like do anything about it. We genuinely minus 207. I don't even want to think about like how many videos, and don't look this up and post this into the comments, by the way. You can, but I implore you to not. I don't want to think about how many 4th places I've just uploaded in a row. Like, I genuinely don't want to think about that. That's like so miserable. Okay, and we did some cool plays here, right? South 1, Chi decision. This hand. Oh my god, this hand. This hand. Analyze me, Zaddy. How did I do this game for the last place finish? How did I do? S minus? I lost to a B minus? That's fair. That's fair. Show me this round. This round was S, by the way. So I think that we played this like a freaking monster. Okay, I cut this. That's on me. But like I respect that cut. Now we start drawing gas. Now we start drawing good stuff. I cut the 1. I cut the 9. I cut the 8. Cut the 2. Do they like the chi here? They love the chi. They love. Oh, sorry. The Yonkler is still on screen. I apologize. They love the chi here. They love the chi here. And then this is just a heartbreak that it didn't win. Okay, and then South 2 Dora discard decision. This was ice cold veins, right? I am now in Tenpai. The fact that we didn't win this hand either. Yeah, they don't hate this. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. And I'm cutting 5 because it's safe. That's so fricked up. So on the hands that I dealt in, I could have played a little bit more careful. I dealt into 1, 2, 3 Sun Chocler here. Could have just cut the Southwind. Like, but there's no way that this becomes a pair, right? Oh no, there is a chance that we could draw into literally the last copy of the 3 of characters. Fair, okay. And then maybe someone else in that time would have dealt in. But this 3 of characters in our hand, like, we could have. I don't know. We could have maybe played around it by cutting the 2 and the 4, right? And then still the 6, 7, 8. I don't know. I think that's an okay one to deal into. And then this, I dealt in again. The Riichi is a gazillion%. And and you didn't even hate this. You didn't even hate this. I cut the 2 of bamboo here. So true. Cut the 1 of bamboo here. So true. Oh, no, I didn't. Did I cut the 1 of bamboo there? Yeah, I did. Okay. I'm gaming. And now you wanted me to just cut the... Oh, that's so interesting. You just wanted me to cut the 1, 2 here. Because waiting for the 3, 6? I mean, waiting for 3, 6 is good. 3, there's only 2 of them, but the 6s are still very much alive. And then this is a single tile wait. And I wanted to guarantee myself the Dank Dank Pinfu. Okay, this is a little interesting. If you see something that I'm not seeing, please let me know in the comment section down below. And then this is death. This is 1000% death. But at least we died doing what we enjoyed, Pinfu, you know. And then Left Lord played it great that last round, not calling Riichi or anything, just being a dominant and Derek. Really, this is a full half flush. Okay, half flush, not a full flush. I don't know. Yeah, I think they're supposed to go for it there too. This is just, I don't know, folks. I don't know. The point is of the opposite action thing is just to go in with confidence and to just explore the silences a little, right? Like, because the way that I think about the silences now is like, well, whenever there's a silence, my stomach hurts and my butthole is like so like thump, like it's just like unbelievable. But I don't want to just fill it with nonsense. You know what I mean? I believe in myself to actually be funny. And I know that's a very sincere, not funny thing to say. So I'll just end it with this. Haktua, spit on that thing. Folks, it's gonna do it for today's video. Like, at least it's a statistical anomaly, right? There's like no shot that this could continue. This was on video. This was off video. This was on video. This was on video. This was off video. This was on video. I've uploaded 4 fourths in a row. I stream on Twitch, by the way. If you want to see me get 4th live, I stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 3 p.m. Pacific. Link is down below in the description, along with our community Discord and our VOD channel in case you can't ever make it live. Mahjong is on Mondays, and I dual stream that on YouTube if you want to keep your eyes and ears peeled here, if that's what you're into. Until next time, I can't wait for tomorrow's 4th. I can't wait. I'm ready. I am ready, okay? Pull up the Mark Zuckerberg. Pull up the Mark Zuckerberg AI-generated thing that was making the rounds online. I'm ready for the next 4th. Until next time, please take care, and please be kind to yourself, okay? I'll talk to you soon. Peace.